Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the FM21 Beta series over with Valencia. Just one thing before we get started, I will be live right now over on Twitch, twitch.tv/FrenchieFM. Go ahead, check the link in the description, check my Twitter if you can't find it there. I'll be playing with our Feyenoord save, first episode, first stream, we'll get started with that. For the Valencia save, I was busy in the transfer window, just a little bit. Have a look. So before we get into all that, we are going to look how we got on since we last met. As you can see, I know I said I'd bring you the Atleti game, but I realised that we were playing Levante, who are the local rivals, and Barcelona, so that's what we're bringing you in today's episode. The last game we played was obviously at the end of December. We started the January transfer window, and Atletico Madrid were the last team we played. We beat them 2-1 thanks to a double from Alexander Pato. Following that, we had a 3-0 win against Huesca. Again, Pato on the score sheet. He's been on fire in the past few games. Maxi Gomez also on the score sheet. I think that takes him up to 11 for the season so far. We did sadly lose 3-1 in the semi-final of the Spanish Super Cup. Deserved loss. We did arrest a few players, as you can see there. No Alexander Pato, no Carrera. A much changed midfield. Vinicius Jr. not playing either. So following the 3-1 loss then against Granada, we did draw 3-3. And it was again, after going behind quite dramatically, we then pulled it back out and we could have then pushed on for a fourth. As you can see, we then pushed on and probably could have and should have sealed the game off, really. So following the 3-3 draw at Granada, we did then batter Logroño 7-1 with Alexander Pato getting 5, bumping his stats up massively. A goal from Andres Garcia and Vinicius Jr. before they got a late consolation. A fully expected result, really, against a team who are not even in the first division and at the bottom of the second division. And some of you may well have spotted a few new faces in that lineup, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to look at our transfers here. First of which is Yaya Toure. We brought him in just, as you can see, as an emergency backup. He's played in the cup game. He's made one league appearance off the bench. He's got some decent stats. He can control the last 15-10 minutes of a game. You know, he's decent enough. He's not going to be a world beater. He's not the star that he once was, but that is fine. Free transfer, $3,000 a week. Not to worry at all. Secondly, not a new transfer, but somewhat of a new face. Obviously, we forgot to register him, but Jack Wilshere is now registered and can play for the team. He did actually make an appearance in the 7-1 win off the bench. And then thirdly, the next face that we brought in is Hamza Chowdhury of Leicester City. Obviously, we know how good he can be on the game. We've only signed him on loan because we haven't got the finances to buy him. But a pretty decent pickup. He's got good work rate, good tackling, good aggression, someone to press, good stamina. Because someone to press, we need someone in midfield. As you may have seen when we look at our squad, Rakic is injured and is out for the majority of the rest of the season. So that's what prompted me to bring in Hamza Chowdhury, because we just need some midfield cover and he's a good enough replacement. But we're going to go ahead, get into the Levante game, and hopefully we can pick up a win in our first derby of the series. I will be with you in a second once we're underway. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into the dressing room. We have told them to ease off challenges because we've got a lot of yellow cards at the minute. Hamza Chowdhury doesn't like that. He's not happy about that. But Hamza, you're going to have to calm it. So we have kicked off then, and I have actually remembered to change the highlights before recording today, so you will be grateful that I haven't got to do it midway through the episode, as it's a pretty slow start by all accounts, but we are dominating possession, so that's quite good so far in the early stages. We have got a majority of the ball, and because I forgot to tell you, we have actually dropped to second in the league table with that draw against Granada. As well as the one of Valladolid. We are 3 points off, but Madrid have still got a few tricky games. As of if we can get through this with a win, that would leave us in good stead. I'm going to demand more, and we're going to bump it up to positive, because they've not had a chance yet, so have I just jinxed it? Oh, yes. Here's Vinicius Jr. There's a switch on if he can find it. He's going to go alone, Vinicius Jr. He finds it now. Here's Guedes, runs to the byline. Can he pull it back for the goal? I mean, viewers, the match engine was supposed to change this year so that they wouldn't shoot from ridiculous angles, but it looks like they still do. We're going to encourage the boys, tell them that it's not going awfully, as we've got a chance just before half time. No movement, but the switch is on. Here's Hamza Chowdhury, of course, he's got a yellow card. Back out to Vinicius Jr. What can he conjure up on this left-hand side? He's going to pull it back, it's going to be cleared, and Koke isn't going to get to that ball. Brilliant from Lato. Ball's put in, it finds no one. Here's Diakhaby. We've got them pinned down at the moment. Can we put a quality ball in as Guedes beats his man? He puts a ball in, it's back, he's headed it over. Maxi Gomez has headed it over from 4 yards out. So we're into the second half then, and we are pushing on for a goal already. We are going to get a corner just 3 minutes into the half. What is going to come of this? It's Vlas to whip it in. It's cleared. Maxi Gomez is going to get to the second ball. He's brought down by his man. Is that going to be a red card? No, he's been lectured. No red card drama today, viewers. There's a second free kick. Here it comes. It's Guedes. He's hit the post. Oh, Guedes. So close. And they're through on goal, and I mean, that caught me off guard. So it's 1-0 to Levante, and I'm not being funny, but what the what is the goalkeeper doing? Is what I've got to ask viewers. Long goal kick. Played through by Roger, and Silerson, it doesn't even dive, viewers. I'm going to demand more, because I'm not happy with this, viewers. I'm not happy. In fact, we're going to make a change. We'll show you can play calm, and we're going to drop Vlas into the middle there. In fact, can he play defensive mid? He can. We're going to put him on a deep line playmaker. Ready for the tactical genius. Let's see if this pays off for them viewers. Yeah, it's voiceover Frenchy here. It didn't pay off. I'm sure you're as shocked as I was. I'm going to put him on defender. We're going to bump up Lato and Jason. And we're going to put him on attack. And him on support. And we're going to work ball into box. Slightly higher tempo. Hopefully we will see some change from this. It's not working, viewers. We're going to bring off Maxi Gomez, I think. I think we're going to make another change here, because our team are not making any progress. We're going to bring on Garcia because he scored in the cup. We're going to... So just 10 minutes to go, not a single highlight, and it looks like we're going to lose just our second game of the season. Although we've got a highlight, it is for Levante. Maybe we can win it back here. It's Morales, Claire. It's Miss Malsa. They've got play. It's... Campagna makes it 2-0. We're going to demand more. This is just shocking from Valencia. We've been on such a good run. And away from home, we've thrown it all away. Although we have got a highlight here, and it's straight to the keeper. It's not good enough, and they've got a chance, or is this our chance? Is Cheryshev? Pato, is he going to get there? He is. He crosses the ball in. Garcia doesn't get to it. Here's Jason. It's Guedes straight at the keeper again. Viewers, they don't know where to shoot. Apparently, they're just passing to the keeper. Another highlight for Valencia. It's cleared. Here's Diakhaby. He turned into a right back, apparently, our centre back. He should be in the middle. That is just shocking. And now there's a chance for them to counter as they throw bodies forward. They're through on goal with one pass. It's now a 2v3. And it's come off his own man there by the looks of it. Yes, it has. We're going to demand more. Come on, Shea. Through to Garcia. Can he make it 2-1? He can't. It's gone. What's happened there, viewers? I just don't know what to do. We're running out of time. It's dwindling down. We've lost it. It's just not good enough, is it? Are they going to get a bloody third now? This is the most pointless highlight I think I've ever seen. He's gone over the top of him, and it's going to be a free kick, but that is going to be all she wrote. Levante 2, Valencia 0, as we suffer our second defeat of the season. And as you can see, XG perhaps telling the fact that we were fucking screwed. I mean, we dominated them, really. The bottle's being thrown. It's time. I'm far from pleased. And there you go, they didn't get pissed off. Have a bottle. Right then, that is the first game of the episode out of the way, a 2-0 loss against Levante. I'm going to go ahead, play through the Eibar game and the Alcaron, however you may pronounce that game, off camera. We're going to come back for the Barcelona game. Hopefully we will pick up the points against Eibar, trouble-free, unlike last time, because we've got quite a harsh run of games following the Barcelona game. We've got Bilbao, Sevilla, Villarreal, and Alves could be a tricky proposition as well in the month of February. Hopefully we will get a decent amount of points on the board for the run-in. The run-in, as you can see, horrible. So I think when we look at the table, the reality is, while it's nice to be in the top 2 just 4 points off, I think the reality is top 4 will be the finish we need and desire, and probably as high as we will get. Sevilla, obviously the next team to probably challenge this top 4. They're on 30 points, so an 11-point gap after just 17 games is a pretty good gap. Obviously this will be a crunch tie in deciding the top 4. So I'm going to go ahead, we're going to take a little cut here, and I will be back with you for the Barcelona game. Right, we are back, and as you can see, we are ready to get into the Barcelona game. But before we do that, I just want to show you, as we've passed transfer deadline day, there's been a bit more business. So we've signed quite a lot of youngsters. We've already kind of touched upon that. So you might see one more name here on the incomings. It is, of course, Bayern Munich's Alphonso Davies, who had an absolutely astonishing campaign last season in the Champions League with Bayern. He's got quite good stats for someone who's only 20 years old and not yet at his full potential. I've brought him in as cover, I'll be honest, because Jose Gaya is, he's not going to be pushed out the team by a 20-year-old. But we do need cover because he's just been injured. He's been injured for the last 2 weeks, so he missed the Barcelona game and he missed the Levante game and the Cup game and the Eibar game, which the two of them were played off camera, obviously. So Alphonso Davies has been brought in just to cover because he can still do a job, and off the bench, he might be good. He can also play further up the field. He's got a crossing ability, as we all witnessed in the Champions League last season, and not paying his wages. So a good bit of business in my eyes. So nonetheless, then, let's get into the Barcelona game. So as you can see, a change to our tactical system here. We've moved away from our 4-2-4 down to a 4-3-3 counter-attacking, defensive-minded system. A few personnel changes as well. The defence back 5 stays the same, with Gaia now back from injury. Musa's come in, taking Alexander Payet's team, dropping into midfield, and Lee Kang-in, after a brilliant cup game, has come in because Guedes has picked up an injury. He can make the bench, but I doubt he'll even be able to play. He's not in full training yet. Carrera is suspended, so in comes Was, and Rakic obviously still injured. I'll just show you how we got on off camera, because I forgot to do that. I said we needed to pick up the points, so we didn't do that. Instead, we lost to Eibar, who were 19th at home. That's all I'm going to say about that one. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to show you the XG, because we got completely screwed. Obviously, the XG doesn't just tell the story, but 15 shots, 9 on target, 50% of possession, but we did dominate them. It's ridiculous that we didn't end up winning. As you can see, their first goal was perhaps undeserved. Their second goal, they dominated for that 5-minute period there after just after half time, sorry. But for the second half of the game, we should have won. I bollocked them. You can believe that. Following that, then we annoyingly took the cup game against second division side Alcaron to extra time, where we needed 2 goals from Maxi Gomez, who is still brilliant this season. 13 goals in 17 starts in all competitions. For him to rescue us from surprise defeat in the 4th round. So we're going to go ahead and get right into the game. As you can see, we're already 15 minutes in, not because I completely forgot to press record at all, definitely nothing to do with it, but as you can see, we're going to have a quick look at the Barcelona formation and team. Obviously they're playing their classic 4-2-3-1, not what I expected from them, a little bit different. Perhaps they're worried about us. Obviously we are above them in the table, but nonetheless, they have got a brilliant front four there with Griezmann, Coutinho, Fati and Messi. Something to be very worried about, and that strong spine with Ter Stegen, Lonley, Piqué, De Jong and Sergio Busquets. So it's going to be tough. So we are going to play defensive, and hopefully we can pick up a result here. Half an hour in, nothing doing yet. We're going to bump it up to cautious. Demand more. And we're going to have a look at playing it slightly direct with a lower tempo. Actually, we'll put on standard. Maybe we can get 1 or 2 chances. Revert back. Half time, 0-0. I'll take that. Not a single highlight as of yet. I will take that as a positive. We are going to say I'm happy with the performance. Keep it up. Our assistant say whatever he wants. We're going to take off Chowdhury because he did play in the last game, and we're going to bring on former Barcelona man Yaya Toure, because I don't really want to put Wilshere in this team, because I've got a feeling he's going to get his arse torn apart by that attacking lineup as a defensive midfielder. So we've got a counter attack here with Vinicius Jr. Here's Maxi Gomez out to Musa. Can we take a 1-0 lead? We can't. It's a good save from Ter Stegen, but that's positive signs. Positive signs, viewers, as the corner comes in. It's Maxi Gomez high and over the goal there. They've made a bit of a change to their formation, with Messi now playing as the false 9 and Fati out to the right. As we've got another chance to attack. Here's Vinicius Jr. What was that? And another chance, or is it going to be a Barcelona highlight here? Here's Coutinho, plays out wide. Here's De Jong back to... The passing is just, it's silky, viewers. I can't do anything about it. It's silky smooth. This is, wow. I want to watch the 3D replay, even if this doesn't come to a goal, because that, we're going to just have a quick look at this in 3D views, because this was astonishing play. Look at the passing movement here. Look at this. Liquid football. We're going to bring off Mangala because of the yellow card situation. And Vinicius Jr. is going to come off for Alexander Pato. We're going to demand more because I think we could push on and get a goal here. It's pretty close in terms of overall play. We've not been as clinical, and of course I jinx it. And Messi goes and scores. We're going to change it up to balance then, because at this point we've got nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing to lose, viewers. We're going to go for it. We're going to force them inside. Actually, we're going to keep them, just let them attack, however. In fact, viewers, I'm going to make a drastic change. We're going to go back to our 4-2-4. We're going to put Pato up front on this right side, Soler on the left, and make that change. Obviously, this result will see us drop down into 3rd there. I don't know what happened there, viewers. We will see us drop down to 3rd, but hopefully we can still pick up a point. That'd be good. I think that's probably the best outcome as we dwindle on the ball. I don't really want us to sit and piss her out. This is better from Valencia. Soler beats his man. In goes the cross. It's goal! Maxi Gomez has made it 1-1 with his 14th goal of the season. 20 minutes from time. I'm going to demand more. We're going to push for this. We're going to go for it, viewers. Who cares? Who cares? It's a voiceover of Jack again. I'm sure you know where this goes. We should have cared. Absolutely brilliant cross. Headed down by Lee Kang-in, and it's slotted underneath Ter Stegen. Arguably could have done better, but who gives? We have, of course, levelled the game up. We need to make a few changes because our players look dead on their feet there. If we just pause this. Musa is, we're going to bring on Jack or Wilshere. him with Toure. And can we make another substitution? I'm going to bring on Cheryshev, because although Lee Kangin has been brilliant, he's still a little bit inexperienced. And we're going to play him as an inside forward on attack. So just 10 minutes from time and nothing has happened yet. Hopefully we can hold on to this result or even grab a winner. But please don't concede. As Silerson, can we launch a counter attack? It looks like we might be able to, although they've got the ball back here. Here's Pjanic. The ball's loose in the box. It's not cleared. It's not dealt with. And Coutinho slots it past Silerson to make it 2-1 with just 8 minutes to go. As we have a look at this in 3D. I mean, that is just shocking goalkeeping, really, isn't it? Like, why is he trying to save that with his bloody leg? I'm going to demand more. We're going to push for this. We're going to go for it, viewers. Who cares? Who cares? Yep. Told you. It looks like that is going to be it. Is there anything I can do? I don't really think there is, viewers. We're going to put Wilshere up. We're going to do this. We're going to go for it. Sod it. Although there is another highlight, viewers. And Messi's through on goal here. Is he going to make it 3? He is. Absolutely thrown away by Valencia. I'm gonna berate them because this is just not good enough, viewers. I mean, he's the world's best player. You can't give him that much space. As the clock dwindles down, and it looks like that will be that for the game. Just blow the whistle, ref. Let it be over. Let it be over, please. Don't make it 4. Well, at least it wasn't 7. Hey, Gary. I mean, again, goalkeeping. Questionable goalkeeping. It wasn't. He's going. I'm selling him. Leave. Tell you what, viewers. Leave a comment. Which goalkeeper should I sign to replace this utter sack of donkey turd? As the final whistle goes there, then 4-1, the final score. And I don't think I'd be wrong in saying that's a little bit cruel. I think that's exceptionally cruel. It was very, very close for 80 minutes of the game. I think a draw was warranted, and then we went for it, trying to get the win. Perhaps a little bit reckless, but right then, viewers. So that will be that for today's episode. Not the ideal start to the new year in January. 3 losses in 4 games is not how I want to go forward. 4 losses in the month total and a draw. It has been a bit after a brilliant October, November and December. I think we're a bit unlucky in the last few games. Going forward then, we are going to be back for the Bilbao game and the Sevilla game after I play through this Vallecano game off camera. Hopefully we can pick up 6 points there and go for as many maximum points as we can for the following months as we get into this beefy run in May. So as we look at the league table then, as you can see, we have dropped down to 3rd, just a point behind Barcelona in 2nd, 5 points behind Real Madrid, who are the leaders, but of course have a game in hand against Pamplona, so a likely win for them, and it'll be 8 points adrift of the top of the table. But we are safely in the top 4, 6 points ahead of 5th place without a game in hand, and we are still 5 points ahead of Atleti, who have a game in hand. Obviously our victory over them earlier in the season has helped that, so hopefully we can stay top and cement our place in the top 4 in the coming games. So then, viewers, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit subscribe if you want to see more, and click that notification bell so that you know when a new video goes live. Check the links in the description for my Twitter and my Twitch. I should still be live right now over on Twitch at FrenchieFM. If not, go check my Twitter. There'll be some sort of update over there. There'll be another video of Valencia tomorrow at 4 PM as usual, and perhaps maybe a few little treats throughout the week. So keep your eyes peeled. I will see you then, and I hope you have a wonderful day.